So here we go. Pour this honey sriracha sauce over top. Alright. Give it a flippy flip. Go ahead and put these right here. There we go. Arrange them around. Honey sriracha wings right there, y'all. First time I ever made these. Like I said, I prefer doing these out on the grill, but next time. I hadn't done fried in a long time, so let's check them out. See what we got. Looks good. All right. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. And if you've never been here, welcome. Alright y'all, today, chicken wings, alright? But not just any chicken wings. We're gonna fry these chicken wings in a little deep fryer here. You know, we're not super deep, about 2 or 3 inches of oil, instead of doing them out on the grill. Now I usually do my wings out on the grill, but the way the weather's been lately, we're gonna fry them, okay? We're gonna fry them, put a little light coating of flour on them. We'll fry them. We'll make our honey sriracha sauce up, and we'll toss them up, and these are going to be good, y'all. My stomach's already growling just thinking about it. So y'all stick around, check it out. This is going to be good, y'all. And you can do it too. All right, let's do it. All right, y'all. So we got a pile of whole wings here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the drumette or the drummy from it, however you want to call it. I'm going to leave the tip on the flats. Okay, so we're going to get these all separated, and then we'll bring you all back. So this is pretty simple. Find the crease there, go right through. Find a little crease. Alright, so we got the flats and the wings separate, the drummies and the flat separated. Now I like to leave the tips on there. I like to munch on those tips. You don't get a lot of meat, but it's really tasty. So next thing you want to do is dry these as well as you can, okay? Reason being, I'm going to make up a little bit of flour, and I don't want them to be real thick. I don't want a thick coating of flour on here. I want a nice thin coating. So if you leave them wet, that coating will be a little too heavy. So get them as dry as you can. Alright, we got them dried off. So now I'm going to season them up with Cosmos SPG. So let's go ahead and come up high. Not too heavy, because the sauce is going to be a tad bit salty, so I don't want these too salty. Just a light. Alright, there we go. Salt, pepper, garlic. So I'm going to let these sit here, soak up that seasoning, about 30 minutes or so. And in the meantime, we'll make up our flour mixture. So what I got over here, a pot with peanut oil, a couple inches of peanut oil in it. Alright, so let's make our flour mixture up. Alright, for our flour mixture, we'll put about a cup of flour, maybe a little bit more. Half as much of that of cornstarch. I'm just going to eyeball this, so got some cornstarch. So about 2 tablespoons or so of cornstarch. All right. Go ahead and season this a bit. Salt, pepper, garlic. All right. Give this a mix. All right then, so I'm going to go ahead and get this sauce started. So what I'm going to do, I've got this Sriracha here. This is Melinda Sriracha that I found. It's pretty good. There's about a half a bottle there. I'm going to put that whole bottle in here. Alright, these are going to be good. So now, I got some Mike's Hot Honey. Now the amounts, I would say, that's probably a half a cup of Sriracha. So I'm going to go with a good amount of Mike's Hot Honey. I'm going to say close to a quarter cup. Alright. I'm going to put a splash of soy sauce in here. We got some kikkoman. Maybe a teaspoon. Alright, let me get a little whisk. I'm going to whisk this up. Alright, let me give this a little taste. I think a little more honey. So just add honey to the Sriracha until it's where you like it. So what I'm gonna do, we'll put this on the heat, and then I'll add butter. Once it's hot, we'll add cold butter, whip it up, and we'll use this to go over our wings. So I'm gonna put this to the side for now, and we'll get our wings done. All right then, so we got our flour. We'll drop some wings in here, handful of wings. Put a lid on it, give it a little shake. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pat all the excess flour off of these. And we'll set it on the I said we'll pat all the excess flour off, put them on the rack. Alright then, so we got all the chicken coated, nice and lightly, like I said, lightly coated, ready to go. So we'll let these sit for about 10-15 minutes while we get the oil hot. So I got my oil here in my pot. Got my digital thermometer in there. Right now it's about 235. We're going to let that come up to about 375. That way when we drop the chicken in, it's going to drop down to about 350. Alright y'all. If you can see that, we're 375 right now. So let's start dropping these chickens in. Alright. So of course, drop away from you. Don't want to overcrowd it too much. All right. Got my spider. Want them to stick together. Just kind of move them a little bit so they ain't sticking together. Alright, so let them cook. Alright then, so some of these are done. Let me see this one here. 190 something. So as these get done, I'll put them over here on this rack. So we want to check them with the thermometer. 200. 200, yeah, these are done. So we'll put these over here on this rack to drain. Alright then, so these wings are about ready. So let's go over here. We got our sauce cooking. So all I'm going to do is get this hot. It's almost boiling now. Let me come over here. Then we'll add the butter. We're going to add butter a little bit at a time. About 3. Get it mixed in. So you do it like this, and hopefully the butter won't break. Alright, we'll leave this be. Get this chicken finished. Alright. Take these on out. And we'll toss them in the sauce. Alright y'all, so let's get some sauce on these. Put some chicken in this bowl. Let's get our sauce. So here we go. Pour this honey sriracha sauce over top. Alright. Give it a flippy flip. Go ahead and put these right here. There we go. Arrange them around. Honey sriracha wings right there, y'all. First time I ever made these. Like I said, I prefer doing these out on the grill, but next time. I hadn't done fried in a long time, so let's check them out. See what we got. Looks good. Alright. Alright y'all, here we go. Honey sriracha chicken wings, fried. Okay. So look at that. Looking good, glistening, sticky. Alright. You all ready for this? I know I'm ready for this. Let's try it out. Taste! Right on. These aren't hot like I thought they would be. Right tasty. Sweet, vinegary. Sriracha got some garlic to it. Perfectly seasoned. Not too salty. Let's clean that bone. Alright, there we go, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. More videos over here you can watch. And if you haven't done it yet, click subscribe. I appreciate it. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.